Hey guys, Aaron Cybertron Zeng here, and today I'm bringing you another battle in my series where I climb the VGC ladder and provide commentary as I go. Today's team is something that I threw together, has a lot of similar Pokemon to the last one with Mega Tyranitar and Mega Heracross, Amoonguss, Tailwind Aerodactyl, Bulky Rotom Wash, and this time I have Mega Charizard Y. So I'm actually running 3 Mega Pokemon, I just realized. Not a good decision, I would never recommend it, but I am just trying a couple of things out, and Aerodactyl, Rotom Wash, and Amoonguss is a pretty good core, so let's see how this plays out. Mega Heracross is really the Pokemon I want to use a lot, and I want to try that out, and when I threw the 6 Pokemon together, I didn't realize I had 3 Megas. My opponent's a 1665 rated player from Japan, so we're evenly rated. His team is Kangaskhan, Salamence, Charizard, Ferrothorn, Greninja, and Gyarados. So immediately, he's definitely going to have Mega Kangaskhan, most likely Mega Charizard as well, and Greninja's interesting, Salamence probably Choice Scarfed. So I like Aerodactyl in this matchup, and I really like Heracross in this matchup actually, because they can one-hit KO I think his entire team, so I'm going to definitely want to use that. I like Aerodactyl and Amoonguss as my leads, because the only thing that really threatens this Amoonguss is the Charizard, and he's not going to want to bring Charizard or lead with Charizard because I do have Amoonguss. So I'm going to go with Aerodactyl and Amoonguss with Rotom and Heracross in the back. If I can set up a Tailwind, I will be set. Ferrothorn is going to be annoying to deal with, but Heracross's close combat should be a one-hit KO, if not very close, and I can double up on it. And I do have Will-O-Wisp with Rotom Wash as well. Of course, Ferrothorn is more common with Lumberry nowadays, ever since Ray Rizzo won regionals with it. And it makes sense, because it's a good counter to Rotom Wash's. You take in the burn, and then you attack back. It's going to lead with Salamence and Kangaskhan, and I'm going to go with my Aerodactyl and Amoonguss. It's not a bad lead matchup for me. I would expect him to fake out the Aerodactyl and actually double target it this turn. But my safest play here is just to go for a double protect. Alternatively, I can Tailwind and just Spore, but I really need to make sure I get Tailwind up for this game, so I'm gonna double protect here to make sure nothing crazy goes on. He might also choose to Fire Blast and return my Kangaskhan. With this Kangaskhan onto my Amoonguss. And by doing this, Salamence is almost always choice locked, so I can choice lock him right away from the beginning of the game. Logically, he would Fire Blast, but he might also choose to Hydro Pump, say, the Aerodactyl to try to pick up a KO. Here he could double up on either, and he's going to fake out the Amoonguss and Draco Meteor with the Salamence. So he's most likely locked into Draco Meteor now, which I am okay with. So I'm going to Tailwind here and Spore the Kangaskhan. He's going to switch out Salamence, which is really good for me. And we see Ferrothorn. Okay. Good play by his part. Oh, and he's running Protect Kangaskhan. What? Protect Kangaskhan. Interesting move. You often have to give up something for it. So he is running Protect and Fake Out, meaning he can only carry 2 of the 3 of Sucker Punch, Return, and he definitely has Return. So he's most likely not carrying Power Up Punch. And here he's with his Ferrothorn, he's definitely gonna want to attack the Aerodactyl, so I'm going to switch to Rotom and get the Spore onto Kangaskhan. Now that he did Protect, he either has to take the Sleep or switch out, or go for a double Protect, but the possibility of that is only 1/3, so not very likely, and it would be silly to go for a double Protect this early in the game. So I'm going to switch out my Aerodactyl into Rotom Wash, and he's going to Power Up Punch, okay. Revealing like he is carrying Power Up Punch, so no Sucker Punch on this Kangaskhan. So he's going to get to +2, but I'm going to be able to just put him to sleep. And now Kangaskhan's going to have to stay in for the next couple of turns or switch out, but I'm going to be able to just target that slot. And he's going to Gyro Ball the Rotom Wash. Okay. It's going to do not very much because I am 4 times resistant, of course. And I really need this Kangaskhan to faint now because he's at +2, which is really, really dangerous. And if he's Lumberied with the Ferrothorn, then I'm in some trouble. So I'm going to double up and Hydro Pump and Giga Drain the Kangaskhan slot. Rotom, I'm going to hit its Hydro Pump. Thank God, I missed like 3 in my last game. Going to bring it down to a bit under half. Kangaskhan's going to still sleep this turn. I'm just going to get the Giga Drain off here. Does a fair amount. Might be a... Oh, not a critical hit. And Ferrothorn's just going to Power Whip the Rotom Wash, and that should take it out. I am going to be able to switch in my my Mega Heracross out here now, though. So Heracross is going to come out. And let's see. I could target the... It makes most sense to just KO the Kangaskhan this turn, I think. So I'm gonna Rock Blast the Kangaskhan and... I do want that KO on Ferrothorn, though, with the close combat. But that is kind of risky. I'm going to go for it, though. Heracross is going to Mega Evolve. He's not going to switch out either of his Pokemon into Salamence. Of course, he doesn't want to give up that +2 with Kangaskhan. Heracross is going to Mega Evolve. Let's see what he does. Okay, he doesn't protect with Ferrothorn. That's good. So I'm going to close combat. And it's a KO. Nice. Mega Heracross doing some work this game. Let's see if that Kangaskhan can survive, can fall asleep for one more turn. If he's still asleep this turn, I will be in a very good position. If he wakes up, I'm kind of screwed. But he's asleep, so thank God. Moonga's going to get another Giga Drain off onto that Kangaskhan. And Tailwind's going to peter out. And Salamence is definitely going to come back in now. Oh, apparently not. He's going to bring in Gyarados. Okay. I don't mind that. Of course, now that Tailwind's petered out, Kangaskhan will be faster than both my Heracross and Amoonguss, but he still has one turn of sleep, or he can wake up, so he's a 50-50 really this turn. Aerodactyl can Rock Slide his entire team, which is good, so I'm going to have to be careful. I think Mega Heracross has done his job, and I'm going to... I'm gonna Rock Blast the I'm gonna Rock Blast and Giga Drain that. Oh no, that was a misplay. I should have protected with Amoonguss. Yeah, that was a big mistake. And he's gonna take out my Heracross with the return. Let's see what this Gyarados opts to do. Dragon Dance? Oh, he's gonna taunt. Okay. A good play on his part. But since I Giga Drain, I'm just gonna get the KO here. And yeah, I made a mistake this turn. I probably should have Rage Powdered actually and Rock Blasted the Gyarados to ensure that even if he wakes up, he's gonna just KO himself because I am carrying the Rocky Helmet item. So I'm gonna bring in Salamence and my Aerodactyl against his Gyarados and Salamence, and he's gonna intimidate me. I do have Rock Slide and Ice Fang, but here is going to be tricky, because I can protect the Aerodactyl and just go for a Giga Drain to start off. And I think I'm going to have to rely on a couple flinches here, but I'm not sure what he wants to do with Salamence. He knows that Amoonguss can't protect, so he's probably going to want to target that. But of course, if he double targets my Aerodactyl, I'm also in some trouble. So I think I'm just going to go Rock Slide. If I protect the Aerodactyl, I'm in too much trouble. Rock Slide and Giga Drain. He's going to Draco Meteor. Oh, Aerodactyl's going to avoid it. Aerodactyl going to get the Rock Slide off. Do a fair amount to both of them. And he's gonna flinch! Wow, so I am escaping away with some luck in this game. And Amoonguss is gonna Giga Drain and heal back. And, he's definitely gonna want to pull off the same moves again. And I want to Ice Fang and Giga Drain the Salamence this turn because I know it is Choice Scarfed. So let's see how this plays out. It's gonna Draco Meteor now. This time it's gonna connect. And it is gonna hit the Aerodactyl. And yeah, I probably should have Rock Slide. I know I'm not really sure. Aerodactyl is going to survive with 11 HP, but I did have the Focus Sash anyway. Aerodactyl going to go for the Ice Fang. See how much that does. And it takes it out. Nice. So Salamence is knocked out. Unfortunate on his part. That last turn was really lucky. Oh, Gyarados revealing the Ice Beam, which is going to KO the Aerodactyl. I'd have to imagine that's what he was going for the previous turn. So if he didn't miss and I didn't flinch him, this game definitely probably would have been over right away. But now I am going to escape with a win, unless he freezes me, but I think my chances here are really good. Because Ice Beam won't do very much to the Amoonguss. So I kind of got lucky with this turn, with this game, because I ended up getting that really hacksy turn in the end, where things just went my way. Fortunately, no freeze, so I am going to take this game with a win. I think I could have played that a bit better, knowing that his Salamence was Choice Scarfed. I knew he'd have to target the Aerodactyl because he can't lock himself into Fire Blast. So I definitely should have protected that turn and just Giga Drain the Gyarados, and then the following turn attack. But things ended up going my way. So that was a really fun game. Unfortunately, I also misplayed that one turn where I knew the Kangaskhan had a possibility of waking up, and I should have played it a bit better. I think a Rage Powder and a Rock Slide would have, a Rock Blast onto the Gyarados would have made sense. Because if I did Rock Blast the Gyarados, he would be very close to fainting, or faint actually, and then I could bring in Aerodactyl, and he'd have to target either of my Pokemon, but I'd be able to Rock Slide to KO. And if I ended up going with that play, I think it would have been a guaranteed win instead of having to rely on hacks in the end. So once again, I'm pretty lucky in that turn, but you can always minimize your needing luck if you just play better in the beginning of the game. And that's the thing with the Moongus, it's good, but sometimes you have to kind of hope that your opponent sleeps for a longer amount of turn. That was a pretty fun game. I'm glad I actually got to use Mega Heracross to do something and get a KO with it. Thanks for watching, guys. That's it for today. And remember, if you get 100 likes on this video, I'll bring you the next video right after. So 100 likes is the goal. Anyway, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.